Oh, my name's Fox, and I told Agony 9-bit Fox. I just finished watching The Owl House, the latest episode, something about that witch. I can't remember what the hell it's called. I remember the name. All I know is this, like, other than the Grom episode, this is probably one of my favorite episodes. Different reason, kind of different. Not really. Like, obviously I like the Grom one because, you know, it builds a little bit more of Luz and Amity, and then Amity liking losing, you know, that's a whole subplot that's going somewhere now. Then you have and also the animation was great of the dance scene, and then this one is a very similar one, but instead of it increasing the story of like the love that Amity has for Luz, and you know, Luz being oblivious, in this one it's more about Eda, and basically Eda has basically become a mother figure to Luz, and Luz has become a daughter figure to her. And like Luz, like they're a family. Eda, Luz, and King, and even Hootie a bit. Which also they show how like powerful like Hootie is. Like he might be annoying as all hell, but he's actually still pretty damn powerful in his own way. And is a good guard dog. But this is the episode where Luz finally gets to meet her aunt. Which it's kind of a really cool thing to look at it like that, obviously, because even though, yeah, Luz does have her actual biological mom, too, but at least with Eda, like, if you have it, like, Eda is her mother, even, again, stepmother, whatnot, surrogate mother, whatever, that then technically does make Eda's sister, Luz's aunt, which, it's, like, this entire thing, it's, I don't know, for me, it's kind of the point where if you take a step back from something like, and I don't know, some people might get angry for me bringing up religion, if you take a step back from the Bible, it really is just one giant family, like, disagreement. The oldest son wanted to try to take over for the father. Father said, fuck no, and then, later on, the baby had to grow up to then tell the brother to stop doing his shit. It's kind of like that kind of family dynamic where, like, even if they're not technically blood related, they're all still family, and I kind of really like that with Luz and everything. And also, we see like throughout the entire series, we've been told that Eda's a really powerful witch. Also, Lucifer does that cool family, really god dynamic thing, pretty cool too. But sorry. But we've been told that Eda is a very powerful witch, and this one you see it like there's a full on almost like Dragon Ball Z fight going on. It's really well animated. I'm like, hell yeah, this is beautiful. I love that entire fight scene, like action dynamic, and I think out of the animated series, so like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, I feel like there should be a third one. I can't. Star Versus. This Owl House in that one scene, I think had the much better fighting. I think that was like the best fighting out of like these shows that like were really good. Though some of them obviously teetered off towards the ends. But this one had some really good animation fighting. Even though maybe it's because they're Dragon Ball Z too. But I don't know. It was really cool seeing the magic kind of go. Honestly, I'd compare this fighting to something similar to because I've been reading Avatar and stuff like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'd say it's probably similar to that, where like they have certain magic and you kind of slowly see as they're sort of creating the magic. It's really damn cool. We get some reveals, such as who cursed Eda, which, I'm like, really? But also then, like, I don't know, it's just a question of if this girl could curse her way back when she was, like, a student, does that technically mean for, I don't know, maybe it's a super, super strong curse. Also, we got a little bit more backstory, how apparently only about 50 years ago, only 50 years ago that, wild magic, which it turns out it actually is called wild magic that Ida uses. It's funny because I made Owl Wolf Town mostly because I want to try to do like the similar like magic style, like similar magics, and then also like but tell my own story and stuff like that. But then shit happens where like certain like yeah, it is called wild magic. I'm like, oh damn. Or and some other stuff too, but no, like Ida's whole like we got some backstory. 50 years ago, everyone had wild magic. It was magic based on anything, and then the Emperor came along and he started the Coven system for whatever reason. We don't know why. He also lives in a castle where I think it must be in the center of the Boiling Isles, because there's the heart of the giant heart there, which I'm assuming is the heart of the bones in the Titan, which I'm guessing probably means if that breaks free, the Titan will come back to life. Also, what is it? Sorry, I almost dropped my wand. I have a staff. I think I have a wolf staff that does have like a little thing like that, but that's in over there somewhere. And yeah, but trying to think what the hell I was trying to think of. But the whole part with Emperor's Coven and stuff like that was pretty cool. Amity's out of the picture right now because Lazarus said she broke her foot. Which, you know what? That's a pretty cool setup for why Amity can't come. And that just shows, like, you know, like, last episode, it's not filler. It's character development for the characters and all that stuff, and I like that. It shows that there are still consequences in that episode that will transfer to the next one, and so on and so forth. I love that stuff. But yeah, like, the fighting was good. I love the whole bit, you know, Lou's trying to go get the magic hat to heal Ida. And then, her friends helping her and everything, like me, like, yeah, we're help you, obviously. It was all cool. And again, like, the whole bit when every time, Ida's sister walked by and Luz is like hiding, I'm like, look, Luz, there goes your aunt. Like, because in a sense, if Luz is Ida's surrogate daughter or adoptive daughter, that then makes Evelyn, I think her name was Evelyn, Luz's step aunt. And I'm like, that's cool. And it's really, because it also, like, obviously at some point I think Evelyn's gonna obviously switch sides to help Ida or something like that. But that whole bit was pretty cool, especially the fight scene at the end, because with Ida, even though I will say, like, Ida probably should have knocked the ball out into the forest instead of keeping it on the bridge. That was the only bit I'm like, Ida, you probably should have knocked the ball actually off, like, that had Luz in it. I'm like, whatever. That was a small thing. The entire fight was pretty good. And I love, like, like, as soon as Ida appears, she is pissed. She is, like, you just see her surging with power. You see her firing energy balls, blast, summoning, like, giant owl. You see, like, the owl, like, astral owl she summons. Idolin summons, I think, like, multiple hooties to protect herself at one point. Or was that Ida summoning those hooties? I don't know. I thought Evelyn's. I thought Evelyn was more Raven. Ida obviously is more owls, but I don't know. But I don't know. It was really the fight was badass. The fight was cool. Shut up, Devil Artemis. No. The fight was cool. I love, like, you know, seeing Ida, like, literally worry about Luz. Just like, no! Like, trying to save her and everything. And, you know, she gave herself, and, like, even, like, the ending bit, like, he makes you tear up at the bit where she's like, alright, Luz, take care of King. I don't know, next time I'll be back. And, like, you see as the curse slowly takes her over. I'm like, oh, my God. And then, like, really the ending bit kind of stabs me in the chest. Cause it's the part where, Evelyn, is it Evelyn? Ida's sister. When she grabs Luz and goes, Ida's with her real family now. I'm like, you dumbass, Luz is her family too now. I'm like, you idiot. Also, the Emperor King has some, he kind of reminds me of the beast from over the garden wall. You never see his actual face, though you do see the beasts. You never see his actual face. he has some kind of thing going on where he pours green magic in his eyes, and or I'm assuming maybe it's Titan blood, and it somehow. Hello, mother. But yeah, like it's like I like, you know, he's his own thing. He's gonna be explained later on. He's gonna be kind of creepy. I'm sure he take off the mask. He's probably some kind of evil monster. But I do like this one. This was a very heavy story-based one, and I really loved it. I definitely want to see where the hell it's gonna go next. Because I was honestly on my seat. I'm like, hell yeah. And then like the whole bit, Ida sacrificing herself to save Luz. And this is only part 1, so part 2, hopefully we'll save Ida. Who knows? If it ended this season on this note, I would be like, the balls you have. Amazing, but still, but still, like this was good setup and everything. I definitely want to see what's gonna happen next. I hope the animation keeps going. We get some really, really like good fight scenes, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please share my videos. I might make another one talking about this. Maybe wait till next week. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Share my videos, and we will see you later. Oh man, she even took Albert. I was also Luz gonna get that cape, so it would be cool if Luz we have the cape that reflects magic. So I want to see Luz with all her magic. Also, quick before we go, Luz used fire magic by touching the sigil without burning the paper, so it looks like she can actually use magic as long as it's on a sigil or thing. So epic.